Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you are doing well. In the previous lecture, we covered compute costs in Snowflake. Now, let's take a closer look at the other two important pricing components, data storage and data transfer. Understanding these costs is essential if you're planning to manage your budget effectively in Snowflake. Snowflake charges a monthly fee for storage, based on how much data you store, and it's calculated as a daily average over the month. Because Snowflake uses external cloud providers like AWS, Azure, and GCP, the pricing depends on which cloud platform you're using, and which region your Snowflake account is hosted in. For example, if your account is hosted on AWS US East, you'll pay around $40 per terabyte per month. But keep in mind, this price is calculated after Snowflake compresses your data. So you're only billed for the compressed size, which is a huge win for cost efficiency. By default, Snowflake charges for on-demand storage, meaning you only pay for what you use, and it's billed at the end of each month. But there's also an option to pre-purchase capacity storage at a discounted rate, if you know roughly how much storage you'll need. Imagine you expect to need 1 terabyte of storage. As per on-demand, you will end up paying $40 per month. As per capacity storage, you will end up paying upfront $23 per month. Sounds great, right? But, here's the catch, if you only end up using 100 gigabytes, you still pay for the full 1 terabyte. So, if your usage is uncertain, on-demand is safer. Once you get a good understanding of your average usage, then switching to capacity storage can help save costs. Now let's talk briefly about data transfer. If you want to see exact prices, visit snowflake.com/and/pricing-options. Click on View the Consumption Table. This page lists charges applicable in various scenarios across cloud providers. Here, you can compare on-demand against capacity pricing. Also, you should be able to check data transfer costs based on your setup. Good thing is data ingress is free, meaning, uploading data into Snowflake doesn't cost anything. That's because most cloud providers, like AWS, Azure, and GCP, don't charge for inbound data either. But when you want to move data out of Snowflake, that's when charges apply. You'll incur data transfer fees when you're replicating data to another Snowflake account in a different region, or when transferring data across different cloud providers. For example, replicating data from AWS US East to AWS US West costs more. Sending data from AWS to Azure costs even more. However, transferring data within the same region and cloud provider is free. Let's do a quick recap. Compute costs equals pay for active warehouse time. Storage costs equals based on average compressed data stored. Data transfer equals free to ingest, but costs apply to outbound transfers across regions or clouds. Understanding this breakdown helps you plan your Snowflake usage efficiently, and avoid surprise costs. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments. Stay tuned, more Snowflake tutorials are on the way.